Committed to structural reforms in third terms. Market suffers worst weeks in 2 years. Okay. So Sensex is 800 points down, Nifty 235 points, and Nifty US 159 bonds increased, which was increased. The dollars has 84, the same. Euro has 92 points and increased 1 paisa. Brent crude oil has actually decreased from 98 to 78 to 79 to 78. And gold has increased 349. It's a time to shine. Okay, see business leader, business leader. Okay. Right, excellence, exceed latest industry to 40 and ammunition, cell, ammunition. Demand notice on regulation. As per Sarfasi Act, okay. Zion's entity will be unrooted, comma, main for Rado India would redeem number one market global CEO for Rado. Okay. NSE pays 654 crores to SEBI to settle the taps of misuse case. So HDFC Bank mobilized 1.2 trillion deposit in Q2 and Geofin, BlackRock, JV Gates and SEBI approved for mutual fund entry. BJP strategy shift in Haryana and the RBI faces a delayance balance actor and tendency to talk to buy a 15% of Hal Derham. Okay, and the for produce commercial Mumbai Metro acquiring issue of advertisement. So committed to structure the reform in third terms, PM Modi confidence India will welcomes growth more than 7%. India is not only starting to reach the top, also but also making concern effort to stay there. So market suffers a worst week is over 2 years. West Asia crisis waits on the settlement. The FBA for net sale of 76,000 crore shares this week in amid major shift to China. So Sensex and person weekly market cap 724 down. Net investment FPA and DI foreign fund. Gain losses Ashoka has increased, Atomic has increased, Toyota has 0.5, Yamaha has decreased 3.5, Bajaj Finance 3.7, Nestle India 3.9%. Mother of all the beer market is in equities is that oil set off the biggest week's gains in 2 years and world food price index market rise. It is the first forex reserve surges past 700 billions. China in current year has yield increased, Japan has decreased, Switzerland has increased, India has somewhat increased. Okay, top 10 weekly increase in forex reserves is 35, it's 12.5 change. Yeah, in the first forex reserves surge past 700 billion. Darby made hold reach for the first 10th time. I mean, hold reach for 10th time study codes. Maintenance status quo expected change structures and RBI to revise financial year inflating forecast. RBI revised financial growth forecast. No. Mm, so SBI, Barclays, ICRA, BNB Gills, Bank of Baroda, Yes Bank, HDFC Bank, RBL Bank, IDFC First Bank, STCI Primary Dealership. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, they have maintained quota strategy everyone, but expected change in status only ICRA and PNB and HDFC Bank. RBI to revise whatever the inflation forecast Barclay down to 10 to 15 basis and Bank of Baroda. RBI to revise the growth forecast, revise the growth forecast for ICRA and Yes Bank. Not sure to STI primary leadership. Okay. Yes, what time? The BSC 100 companies boost R&D innovation challenges presents. The Hindustan Aeronauticals, Dr. Reddy Labs, Lupins and Market Tata Motors and Ciplas. R&D spend grows 152% in 5 years, 63,072 crores in 70 years. Okay. The space just clears salaries and GST dues deposit 10-month FPO. Shamhi Hotels and Board approves the Inmar tourism acquisition. Adani Wilmar post 10% of the total volume of the growth. Deepantra Singh Ranthori approved Paytm CTO. Piramal Capital raises 150 million from the bond sale. China lost more than maybe China losses maybe Indian companies gain in EV race. So lithium ion cells has become the cheaper after punitive tariffs imposed by US. The costly US gives rise to import tariff on lithium ion batteries from 7% to 25% tariff. So EV manufacturers are anticipating 5 to 10% drop in price in sales. Import tariff on lithium ion. So Ola Electric began limited battery production for next year. The early battery prices posted sharp drop while China production. The price of nickel magnesium cobalt battery of Indian manufacturer fell from 10% to 90 from fell 10% to $90 per kilowatts in September. And the price of lithium ion phosphate dropped from 65 to 70 per kilowatts in September 75. Later earlier. Okay, that's good news. So BMW India aims to double the EV share by next year. Plan to reduce 10 to 20 products. Okay, 10 to 12 products. So CNG hybrid launch now. Nissan has increased. Okay. For Rado, India would remain number one market. Who will buy this watch? Okay, affordable housing supply in India. Top 6 cities slows to trickle. So the costly affairs launching in the first 3 quarters, the total affordable share total. So affordable is 55,000 on 24 and 60,000. Oh my god, only 5% and cost is less than 40 lakhs. So Anna Rock. Okay. Developers are into profit making and they are not too much of money into the affordable side, so they don't do affordable housing. Small developers can do it. Later developers don't do it because affordable housing doesn't get them scale and precedence. Gene India Science cautiously last of the three-part series shows how the Indian firms are upping their AI play. Then JI possession remains focused on HR and customer experience. AI acquires another plane to jet delays deals would get delayed. Amazon sees gold rush in the festival season. Gold rush sees gold rush. Hmm. Aside 40,000 firms have stepped to increase 18,000 new jewelries, which is 75% every year. Direct selling biz in Indian grow is India's growing. Senior Vice President of Reform India is Indonesia, first woman to lead the Sweden beauty brand operation in the India. Venu Shadu. Yes. Strengthening India's future security and global presence. Okay. Okay. Ace is another planes. Okay, that is deal is done. There's a Mumbai Metro Metro line thing, Aqua line. The Ministry of Mumbai Pollution Concern game changer for Mumbai future major redefinition of travel experience and bribing crucial crabs in Mumbai public transport. Overcoming obstacles to ensure more sustainable future. Developing technology for safe excavation underwater. Phases and methodologies. Among three benefits for glands reduction of reduction fuel consumption 3.5 liters per day, reduction of 2 tons of carbon emission. Oh my God. Engineer excellence for seamless commute, all set of revolution of commuter experience, transportation design for Mumbai's future needs, common asset management systems, and MML funding structures. Community engagement at the core MMR settlement institution. Living standard to see the steepest rise in coming decades. FM. Ujjwal scheme may get fourth extension. Okay. 2.2 million application pending override, including PM Ujjwal system. So Padma Ujjwal launched the achieve target of 80 million. Service of PMI hits 10 months low demand calls. Jai Shankar to visit Pakistan to attend SC Summit. Maldives Perez Moizu to start a 5-day India visit on October 6. No question of privatization. Railway says Vaishnav. Price of veg thali rice 11%, non-veg falls 2%. And 28 Moyes gunned down in Chhattisgarh. A sorrow of the fintech set to change the membership profile. Government plans buyback 25,000 crore bonds. Government is offered to repurchase 25,000 crore security through the buyback auction. This is conducted in Reserve Bank of India Thursday by repurchasing the outstanding bonds from the markets by mature. This government reduced the liability and strengthened its facial measures. Banks, groups, entities cannot be used to circumvent norm. Social security impact with the US to take time in Goyal. Service of PMI hits 10 months low on demand call, losing momentum. PMI, what is a PMI? Mm, Positive outcomes in geo job creation. Purchase managers index. RBI seeks loan data from P2P firms on norm tightening after flagging regulatory violations some lending platforms. October and December when it is in ripe time. HDFC Bank mobilized 1.2 trillion deposit queue to credit offtake deposit mobilization moderate. Free seed under the oil seed mission chase Chokalya Agriculture Ministry Srivaras said the governments are planning to provide free breeders foundation certificate for across the districts. National Valuable Oil. Government spending dominates in R&D investments. PS Gold RBI may continue with the withdrawal of accumulated stage. HDFC Bank RIL bleed most crude import from major chunks. India's import bills tension as Israel and Iran expose Lebanon, Gaza, and Yemen has been relieving well. But Iran direct missile attack and weak Israel has stoked fear and the tension overspilling into full-blown conflict. Some of the estimates suggest that Israel has bound to serious offenses against Iran oil factories. It will be 1 barrels. This daily market of the market. This Iran may block the Strand Hormone and strictly see trading through the most of this third of the global crude oil supply. Brent crude oil 11% and 6% trading market, but this was okay. Oil sees India to be a preferred destination for investment. PM. Government spending dominates R&D investments. BS Paul RBI may continue withdrawal accommodation stages. RBI is continue to withdraw accommodation. The government of India announced a buyback of security. Thursday. US port strikes end on the workers' aggregation. Okay. Cockroaches which the deal of settled by industry best work stopped in half. Tension includes 60% of wage hike over 6 years and this rise of wages from 63 per hour from 39 hour. The strike ended sooner than investors expected and 54 container ships are queued outside the port, rising shortage. A Zionist entity will approve Khamenei. US job growth surges unemployment rate. Must attend Trump rally on the first shooting site. Who approves the first Mpox diagnosis test? Apollo Apollo Global is said to be talks to buy Barnish Group oil seat biggest weekly gain of second year, and the World Food Price Index marks steep rise. EU votes in favor of FT drafts on China. Vote of the fatal sign of EU automation industry. We need to settle quick between EU Commission and China and prevent the trade conflict, and no one gains. Kamala Harris walking to tightrope in few moments, writing on the Haryana wall and case of exploding pages, writing unavoidable to party politics of the B Dream track. PM to launch infra project agri schemes in Maharashtra today. Metro line, Thane Industrial Ring Metro project, elevated east freeway extension, Navy, Mumbai port fluids notification. The shrinking presence of smaller parties in Haryana Assembly poll, the fighting for survival. Huh? The SE forms SIT to probe claim to use animal fat in Tripura to SE. Supreme Court has reviewed the plea against the verdicts among the state of levy tax on minerals. As a classification of scheduled cash, please review of verdict is a report in Delhi hurry to hold the MCD standing committee. The real facing work-life balance eventually. Extreme pressure and toxic cultures are leading to a disparate life workplace. How the organization deals with them. MBA faces a delicate balancing fact, a price to earning ratio. The Indian valuation and EMPO's 12-month forward profit and the India financial condition, this EM is 12.4 price of profit to earning. Okay, and South Korea 12, South Africa 10, China 10.8, Philippines 12.4, Indonesia 13, Thailand, and India is 24.5. I don't know. The response to softer grow goods and inflation is really important for monetary policy not to intervene essential structural capital. Tension between the monetary policy and financial conditions. The risk of this easing cycle of RBI warning all the real economies fastest seizes financial condition, this financial expansion, creation balance, stability, risk down the line. Yes, a resolute focused on the aligning headlines of customer price index and 4% target is both understandable and CPI inflation average 6% of the 4 years between the January 22 to December unpained by the dual stocking and pandemic of the war preserve sanction inflation. Narayana. Hmm. Good news, this overlook found and therefore headline is being increasingly constructive full some on some. The broader tension between the monetary policy and financial stability. iPhone start manufacturing iPhone 16 Pro in India. OpenAI brings Canvas in ChatGPT. Unveiling Canvas is a new interference using ChatGPT writing and coding projects here requires editing and revision. This Canvas ChatGPT is better grasp content. User can highlight specific sections and indicate exactly what they want it to focus on tools to provide. Okay. Dot launches a new system to fraud blocking international calls. Good. Trade on the road to recovery, but Indian firms trend cautiously. Indian trade with Bangladesh in financial year 24. So it is. What is this? Local export and export is 12,000 metric tons, not tons in millions, but import is 2,000 millions. Next year from 12,000 has down to 11,000 as reduced in Bangladesh. Refix Industries, International Contender Motors, International Company Law Tribunal, India Disband, Her Reputation, Turbo Engineering. The quick table Bajaj Housing recently listed shares at trade valuation 5.5 times book value, 44 times estimated earnings. According to the HSBC, these valuations are overly optimistic, especially considering the anticipated earnings slowdown. Recent note HSBC indicate coverage with the reduced rating and set the price target 110 indicating 27% drop in the current level. US dollar could stop supporting on a safe haven demand amid West Asia risk awareness and beneficial to this geopolitical risk and ambition of carrying. NSE pays rupees 643 crore to SEBI settle the TAMP misuse case. The mother of all biggest market to equities is DIC. Okay. What has triggered the bear market? Do you recently develop the West Asia as a potential nuclear? What can surely lead equity to bear space? I don't think that current developments of West Asia, mother of all bear market, is equity to date. Only the children are alive, which does not have the potential to evoke the equities in the bear territory, which is small distribution, which can be triggered to small correction and regular intervals. You have mastered the art of nurturing the bear market villains and speculation, inflation, war, disease. We have dealt with all of them. What would take China against a backdrop of all the stimulus measures and China spoiling Indian equity? It can and to wait about this 2 to 3 years that we have no challenge in Indian equities. And also what flash correction. NSE pays 643 crore to SEBI to settle the TAP misuse case. Okay, SEBI has issued a showcase notice to the NSE on February, finding including lapses in TAP. This is the remedial measures of NSE to prevent bypass. NSE filed revised settlement application 23 and then June calculated settlement amount in line of revenue generated and profit made through TAP subscriptions. What is TAP subscriptions? National Stock Exchange, NSE's former managing director and MD chief executive Vikram Limai, the 8 others of the Friday settled this pertaining to dismissal of the trading access point TAP trading access point by paying 643 crores to securities exchange point. This TAP matters this is a market regulator has issued showcase notice to exchanger. This is show that finding that there was a possibility of bypass of system by broker that NSE did not take appropriate remedies to steps rather lapses. So TAP referred to software application deployed by the NSE and used by stockbrokers and especially communication orders and trades. It is a trading distributors and launched in 2018 continued till September 2019 for the equity segment. The exchange was introduced Direct Connect as an alternative to TAP on 2016. The exchange was filed and settlement application before the regulatory 2013 and this revised application in June 24. Under settlement proceeding norms, a matter was settled without admitting or denying the finding of the regulator. The settlement amount was recommended by the High Power Advisory Committee, then later approved by the panel of full-time members of SEBI. The order notes that HPAC has a SEBI internal committee to examine the calculation of settlement amount in the line of revenue generated and profit above the TAP solution. The panel of WTE accepted recommendation of HPAC settled matter of comprehensive payment of NSE number 4643 crores. And this order SEBI withdraw when Ashwani Bhatia direct to former executives to pro bono committee that least 14 days in the current financial year. So resolution of the key legal proceeding with the help of NSE push ahead with await initial public offering. The exchange has also applied no objection certificate. SEBI is granting approval for the IPO documents. SEBI proposes measure to boost retail participants in G sector, government sector market. Okay. India loses ground to Hong Kong MCAP crossing the path. Okay, Hong Kong market capitalization surpasses India. Good. PSC launches three new indexes. Asia Index Private and Index provide BSE launches the Sensex 6535 and Sensex 60 and BSE Power Engine. This 6535 index will be composed of both Sensex and Sensex next 30 indexes 35, which is 60 constitutes represents 55% of the free floating market capitalization in India, and Sensex will comprise of Sensex and next 30 floating capital other. Hyundai may seek 19 trillion value and biggest ever IPO. HDFC Bank MSCA weights set to rise. So okay, Geofin BlackRock JV gets SEBI approved. Wow. Higher e-auctions share crucial for Coal India stock. T-Mark stock slips despite of strong showing Q2. Maximum rewards with right quad sticks to plan by. Why withdrawal from maximum rewards for right card sticks? Okay, what to do? So avoid compounding interest trap, avoid festival overspending, manage credit card debts. So Flipkart 10% of access by 5%, festival 10% on SVP debit card, Metra 5%. Okay, minimum wage rate hike in 1st October and new wage application loading and unloading workers. What is the benefit? Workers in the building, construction, loading, unloading, security service, cleaning workers, of mining, agriculture. So the per minimum wage is unskilled workers 653 area to 655 in area B and 533 area C, semi skilled 683 in 793 area B, skilled 950 area A. Okay, high skill wonders area. New wage application and loading and unloading in railways. So central government has increased the minimum wage for unorganized sectors, workers, and revised variable awareness allowances. Wage category skilled and highly. So VIP is a top gainer, age info, healthcare, education, stocks. Okay.